Come on, Rose. Hey, come on, Rose. Hey. Hey, come on. Come on, Rose. You got it. You got it. You hear that song, Rose? I want to hear what this song sound like on speed. Hey, let's see if we can speed that up just a little bit, Rose. Hey, babe. Oh, that sound kind of ugly. Speed that song up, Rose. Turn on. Hey. 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 Let's turn it off. I don't got that much time, honey. Yes, honey. You love dancing, honey. Thank you, EPEC. How are you? Long time no see. EPEC, you better call in on Wednesday, honey. We're going to do a call on Wednesday. You better call on in. I'm sitting right here in front of my clear quartz. Oh, Neighbors need some of this too. Let's go ahead and cleanse him off. He needs some of this too. Cleanse that tea off. And he got a lot of mush on his brain. Let's go ahead and clean it off. Then we got our little amethyst tea here. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, honey. We got a lot of amethyst. I told you I have it all around my house. I think I've showed y'all these pieces before. Gorgeous, honey. This got a little bit of tip on it because we did some teas, honey. Isn't that gorgeous? They just look like little candy. Anyway, so of course, what? You can sit right there. Of course, I'm stopping by here for the Goddesse. The Goddesse tea. And I really have to go because I have a lot to do. I have to get up at 9 o'clock this morning and drive out 3 hours. So, 2 things. First, of course, I hope y'all are all doing good. I hope y'all had a good weekend like I did. Hello. Okay, listen, you need to make up your damn mind. You're going to sit here, you're going to get up. But yes, hope you had a good weekend. Did I show y'all these I got from Dollar Tree? Isn't he so beautiful? Look what I got at Dollar Tree. I got I like shiny stuff, honey. Yeah, go ahead and sit right there. Go ahead and sit right there. That's all you gotta do. I like my little shiny stuff, honey. Yes, honey. My mom's favorite color is purple too. We share the same color. So I'm gonna take the blue because I love blue as well. Yes, honey. I love the blue. So I'll give her this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Galaxy, honey. This is going to be our Galaxy card, honey. We could travel anywhere in the universe. What are you doing? So, of course, I want to do a little bit of sharing with you guys before we get into the raffle for the Goddesse reading and the half-off pricing. So, I went to Sprouts today, and let's talk about the universe. Woo! Let's talk about the universe. How? open those doors for you, honey. I went into Sprouts today in a certain location that I've not been in. I've never been inside the Sprouts. But I know someone who said they were a manager there. And I said, what are the odds of me going here and this man is going to be there? Well, not only is he the manager, he's the general manager, honey, which means he run the motherfucking store. Who you doing? So anyway, I got a big ass discount. Shout out to the spirits. And one thing I got from Sprouts, as you can see here, is Adazuki beans. These are good for old blood type people. Vitamins, nutrients, all the teas that you need as an O blood type, whether you're O positive, O negative, these are the beans for you. And we're currently doing a cleanse/detox. I'll be eating these because, of course, when you fast, your body flushes out nutrients as well as, it's rebuilding itself. So it needs more nutrients added on top of that. So that's what I got. And this is the price that they sell it for there, $507. But that's not how much I paid for it. Please doing. Okay, please doing. And we do got the bags here to show, bitch, that we did pay for shit. Because people are gonna say, oh, this bitch, honey, I don't kill, I don't motherfucking steal, and I sure don't motherfucking lie, because bitch, who gonna check me? As Sheree said, who gonna check me, boo? So these are the bags, bitch. Please doing. So Tazo have some teas. Did y'all see that? I guess this light is too bright. But Tazo have these little teas here. Lemon and ginger. Perfect for detoxifying your body. They also had another one, which I was so surprised to get, honestly. Iced Passion. Now, these are normally like $2.59 a bottle. When I got there, it says $1.79? But guess how much I paid for it? 29 cents a bottle. Yes. And guess what else they got there, y'all? My yerba mate. The store sells this shit for $2 a can. Y'all, I only paid 56 cents for these cans. Ow. Please on. And also, I want to show this too, because I talked about this one. Someone asked me, because they get headaches a lot. And of course, there's different type of headaches. Yeah, you better stay down. Someone asked me because they get headaches, and I tell them, of course, different things cause different things causes headaches, and of course, you got to know what's the cause of it. If you know you don't have any underlying conditions like hypertension or anything, you're getting a headache. There's one thing that will help you with your headache is jasmine green tea. What I love about this tea is that green tea is not sweet, but jasmine is. So this tea right here, I've never seen it already made. It's by a brand called Numi Organic Tea. I always get them in bags. And of course, I haven't had a headache in a very long time. It's probably been about 2 years since I got a headache. But it tastes so good. I said, bitch, when I do my detox, why not? Because when I'm doing my detoxing, I love liquid because, of course, you get dehydrated. Because one of the things that I'm doing, it makes you, okay? So because it makes you, number two, you got to stay hydrated. So this, of course, is water, mostly water. Filtered water, organic green tea, organic jasmine flowers, organic cane sugar, and citric acid. Yes, honey. Yeah, girl, you got to have some sugar. Yeah, girl, you'll go through withdrawals if you don't. When you go through diet, it's still cheap. Okay, that didn't come from that, honey. That didn't come from that. Okay, so we got all that. I just want to show that. Then you have these cute little potency stuff. And this one right here, cayenne. These are little shots. This is for immunity boost, and it has turmeric, ginger root, acacia root and flower, and black pepper. Too much of black pepper could fuck up your liver, though, so you got to be very careful. But if you have any problems with that, you're good. Like I said, this is potency with sea buckthorn, which is also good for people with O blood type. So get your sea buckthorn, honey. Build that immunity up. What you doing? What else did I get? Oh, I also got, girl, I didn't know they had that. I didn't know they had that. I didn't know they had that. Sprouts is my new favorite store. Trader Joe's was the tea, but I guess Sprouts is my new favorite toy. Also, our store. I also got, well, the general manager is my boy toy. Oh, anyway, they also had this too. Peach twist. You know, I love some peaches, honey. I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Hey, who know that song? If you know that song, comment below. And also, they also had Zing tea, y'all. Now, Zing tea, what I love about Zing tea is green tea and natural pomegranate with natural flavors made with real sugar cane and honey. There's nothing artificial in this tea. It says premium tea, black tea, filtered water, sugar cane, honey, natural flavor, citric acid, and ginseng extract. Bitch, you better ask somebody about that, honey. You better ask somebody about that, bitch. And there's something else too. Oh, honey. They also have giant peach tea. Yeah, eat those tea, drink those teas nice and cold. There was another one too. Oh, they have these little yerba waters. This one is orange, cherry, pineapple, yerba mate, and sparkling water. Love it, honey. And it's really cold still. And it says, shameless, proud of outstanding non-GMO ingredients. It has water, natural flavors, functioning blend of yerba mate, white tea extract, guarana, seed extract, and citric acid. Now, if anybody knows anything about teas, white tea actually help to aspirate your body in the inside. So you have any type of sinuses, mucus buildup, pneumonia as well, okay? White tea is good for that. Causes your body to dissolve the liquids within your body. Trust me. Try it. If you think I'm lying, get you some white tea and drink it, honey. What are you doing? Okay. Thank God pneumonia is not my thing. I don't have to worry about that, honey. But one thing that I just want to say, shout out to the Sprouts Farmers Market. You really touched my soul today. That manager, superb services, honey. But anyway, they have watermelon juice. Y'all, no sugar added. Now, y'all know I'm not a fan of eating watermelon, but I love watermelon juice, and I love the seeds of the watermelon. Now, y'all can sit here all day. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about, ooh, I don't eat the seeds. I spit the seeds out. That's you, honey. I love watermelon seeds, and I love the juice of the watermelon. What I actually used to do, and my mom used to actually get on my ass, I used to take the watermelon and suck the juice out and just get rid of the flesh. And my mom would be like, that's a waste of watermelon. But I love watermelon juice. It's so healthy for you. There's so many nutrients in watermelon juice, so many, especially vitamin A and magnesium. But anyway, you can do your research on what vitamin juice has for you. There's our watermelon juice. There's so much tea. But I love this, and I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad I got it. So glad I got it. Yeah, I said it right. I got it. Yeah, watermelon juice. Y'all love y'all coconuts. I love my watermelon. Who's on? Okay, that's really it. Want to share a few things. So there's some other teas too, but I'm not going to share it, honey, because I want to get into the raffle. So listen. Okay, that's a little better. So listen. There are, first of all, I want to thank everyone who joined the, come on, Rico. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Come on, Rico. Who you doing? Who you doing? Yes, Rico. Come on, TC. First of all, I want to thank everyone who joined. Let me take it back. I want to thank everyone who always sign up for an event. Some of y'all, every event I do, whether it's big or small, you get involved, whether it is, this is for me, or here's some extra tea for a random person you want to give it to, or you can spend that on yourself. So I appreciate everyone who joins every single event, and they're always contributing to something. I'm so tired, y'all. Y'all, I'm so damn tired. I am so tired. But I said I got to do this because I promised my people. So listen, I thank you guys, honestly. Every time there's an event, every time there's a class, every time there's a special. So thank you. And you know your names. I don't want to say no names. You already know who you are. Because some people getting in their feelings. And they be like, well, I don't appreciate that. You be giving shout outs to people that be giving. And I was back there scratching your ass that day where you blah, blah, blah. And it's like, honey, we're not even talking about that. Well, that's how I know, bitch, you that type of bitch. Because when we talk about that, then you bring it up. When we talk about something whole new today, it's a whole nother day, it's a whole new event. This is a whole separate process. So I like to say, you know you are. You know, I'm not that type of person. I'm very upfront, but I don't intentionally or maliciously attack people. We'll never be that type of person. And so like I said, because I know a lot of people are in their feelings, most of the time, we just gonna keep it at that. But you know who you are. And I sing you love, I sing you light, and I'm definitely gonna put a petition in for you. Ow! Anyway, so with this event, of course, there was 2 people getting the Goddess reading, and there was 5 people, 5 lucky winners will be able to win the 50% off or half off pricing. Well, guess what? 4 people entered to be able to get the 50% off, and 2 people entered the Goddess reading. So this is what I'm going to say. For those who entered the Goddess reading, you're both getting a Goddess reading. And of course, you can decide if the Goddess reading is going to be live or personally. It's totally up to you. Send me an email. And for those of you who entered the half off, you're all getting half off. Yes. Congratulations, you know who you are. I don't even say no names. You know exactly who you are. And like I said, I'm very appreciative and I'm grateful. And like I said, honey, we're getting into it. Of course, like I said, I was offering the events. Of course, I'd be able to do things for my mother. And shout out for, as well, can we give a shout out? Shout out for those who said, I don't want to join it, but here's some money towards getting your mama a gift. She Chanel did get her gift, honey. And tomorrow, which is said, that's why I said we're getting up early. We're going to go celebrate. And like I said, I'm so appreciative of my people because you always have my back. And you know I definitely have your back. If you've ever supported me out the kindness of your heart, not because you're trying to get somebody, because that's a whole nother thing. I mean, you could have supported someone else. I'm still grateful for that. Don't think I'm not saying, oh, because you didn't join every event I did, you don't get that. I'm not saying that. But those who continuously doing it, or even be like, listen, here's $1 love seed. People just send me even like 50-cent love seeds. Honey, whatever you send, like I said, it's very appreciative. And like I said, I send that back to you. May the universe bless you 10,000 fold, honey. Okay? May you tipped $1 or you gave $1, may the spirits give you 10,000 motherfucking dollars. If you gave more than $1, 200, 300, 400, 1,500, 700, may the universe give your ass $70,000. It's possible. Bitch, don't ever doubt the universe. It's definitely possible. And you got to say, bless me with that with harm to none. Because unfortunately, some people get things when people die, and I feel like that's a curse. You know, there's people that I'm their beneficiaries, and I would hate to think that in order for me to become a millionaire, someone has to die. I would hate to even, that would be crazy. So, like you said, you know, pray for it, but say with harm to none. So, like I said, I'm very thankful. And like I said, you know, shout out to y'all. Love to y'all. Thank you for helping me to help my mother. Like I said, growing up, honey, there's many opportunities I did not have. There's many things I could not do for whatever reason, because, of course, I was born in a very ghetto-ass city. Ain't no tea, no shade, honey. And it's still very provincial. Well, not all, but, you know, the inner city. And I think every inner city has a little bit of a ghetto or a hood or something, honey. But I was that bitch, you know. Very temporary, honey. 8 of us in one house. That type of thing, honey. Drive-by shoots, motherfuckers getting robbed and shit right on the corner. All that shit where you couldn't come out at night. So I know about all that. So like I said, now that I'm older and my mindset have changed, the universe has opened up the door, oh my God, I'm sorry, my words. The universe have opened up the door. The universe has opened up the door and opportunities have come. And of course, I'm able to do things that I would not be able to do if I wouldn't have changed my mindset, first of all. Second of all, surround myself with certain type of people. So like I said, because of your help, your support, I'm able to do this. Like I said, send that email in. If you sent in any tea for the Goddess or the half off, send me an email. let me know. Like I said, we'll get started on that. Of course, my schedule is pretty booked up until Friday. So for the Goddess readings, all the good stuff, anytime after that, I'm available for half off whenever. Like I said, you have 30 days until after today. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm very appreciative and I'm excited. Like I said, we have a lot that we're doing. Casework, I have readings already booked up. And also, I'm going to say this too. I say this over and over and over and over and over. Ooh, honey, I got like 2 minutes to get ready to go to bed, y'all. Okay. I say this over and over again, but this is how I know people don't be paying attention. And I already told y'all, if you don't pay attention, I'm just going to ignore you. Because I don't like being redundant. I know that some people have to have things repeated to them, and that's definitely fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem is if we're talking about things and you pay attention to everything else outside of what's important, or when we do have our little, consultations, you're able to bring up everything under the sun is set for what we've already talked about. Then I just feel like you're purposefully trying to use me. And I'm just telling y'all flat out, I have a heart for people, I have love for people, but I will never let anybody take advantage of me in any way, shape, or form. I've ended relationships, I've ended friendships, and I will definitely end business relationships. I would definitely stop offering services to certain people at the end of the day, because like I said, for me, it's not worth the headache, it's not worth the stress. And like I said, at the end of the day, that whole I'm going to get whatever I can the best way I can. That mentality, I don't trust people like that. So if I don't trust you, I don't want to do business with you. If I can't trust you in any way, shape, or form, I don't want to do business with you. And I always tell people going into spiritual stuff, there has to be trust there. Because if I'm doing work for you, we have to have some type of connection. That's why I tell people I'm so against you going into random shops, random botanicas, random spiritual houses. Now you got voodoo houses now, pop-up shops. I'm totally against you going into these places, getting random readings from people you don't know, because at the end of the day, you have to have a relationship. And going into that, readings is very intimate. And I'm telling you this from what I know, and from not just from what I was taught, but from my own experience. Readings are very intimate. And when you open up yourself to getting a reading from people, they have every right to do whatever they want. And I'm telling you this because like I said, I give readings. So I know even the questions that you're not asking comes up. So if you're coming to a reading and you have an inkle of thing in you that's against gay people, straight people, black people, white people, you may think it's back there. Oh, it's not going to come up in a reading because I'm not going to ask that question. I don't know what type of reading you got done, but baby, whatever is on you, I'm going to feel that. And no, we're not going to do well, I'm paying for a 3-question reading, but I want you to tell me everything that's popping up. We don't do that. We don't do that, honey. So like I said, I get everything. Even sometimes where I'm like, I don't even want to see that. Because some people, they done some crazy shit to try to get ahead. They looked up videos, they Google shit. And we talk about some crazy shit. And, it makes me see these people a little different. But of course, like I said, I don't judge, because being a spiritual person, you have to be very open-minded. You have to understand that everything in this world is diverse, and everything in this world contributes something different. Like there's different types of peppers, there's different types of sugar, there's different types of flour, there's different types of water. So everybody has to be different to bring something different to the pot, the world pot, the gumbo, okay? The gumbo of the world. So like I said, I cannot judge you. But like I said, going into that, honey, when I see that lazy spirit, that spirit of I'm going to try to get over, I'm like, honey, we can't do it. And like I said, I've talked about this over and over, and I said this continuously, and I will continue to say it. There are some people, there's a core of people that I talk to outside of YouTube. And of course, because when we talk, it's not about give me, what can I have? Can you give me this? What's the insight? Oh, hook me up. It's not that. Oh, I know you do this. Can I get that? Oh, girl, what about the discount? I know you. We don't have that. And most of them won't even talk about that stuff. It's more so about the emotional support, because they know that I deal with people every day, all day, and I'm very grateful for that. So when I deal with people personally who are outside that spiritual stuff, if you're trying to be a close friend of mine, when we talk, I want you to hear more so about what you got going on and that you care about what I got going on. Not saying I'm going to tell you, but it's just a thought that counts. But like I said, some people, they'll try to get close to you to use you. Like, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this to get what I can get out of it. And like I said, I know that very well. And I will definitely disconnect myself from you. And I have no problem doing so. Because like I said, I've not met, all of you in person. I've met probably 2 of you that come in here in person. Well, 3 of you, because of course my friend. But outside of that, like I said, honey, it is what it is. I have no problem. And the universe, when you get rid of stuff that serves you no good, the universe always makes room for things that mean you well. And that's the problem with a lot of people, even when it comes to relationships, where there's business, where there's personal, where there's friendship. You're holding on to these people that does not mean you well, and you're keeping that storage cluttered. So how's the universe going to bless you or bring great people into your life? And even when that does happen, those bitter, miserable ass motherfuckers that are in your life making you miserable are going to start hating. And we don't got time for that. Life's too short. So 2 things will happen. Either they will take you out or you will go out dealing with that bullshit. And I mean this because stress does kill you. And I don't think people understand that. Even when I sit and I talk to people, I tell people, stuff like that, stress, dealing with people that just get to you. That's why I have to disconnect myself and sometimes shut myself down. And that's very healthy. So close yourself off and say, honey, not today. Because like I said, that shit right there will kill you. Stress releases a whole bunch of enzymes in your body, and it weakens some enzymes, including vitamin D, including motherfucking your immune system. Whatever's in your immune system, the bowel, honey, can we talk about it? Red blood cells, white blood cells? Stress lowers that. And this is why diseases come in. So like I said, I'm young, I'm very healthy, okay? And I want to keep it that way. So like I said, people, they try to stress you out. And it's like, they think it's a game. Like, bitch, I will completely block you. I will completely not deal with you. I don't care if you give me $1,200 a week in casework. I don't care if you're the number 1 person that sent me tea. If you're blowing out my phone, blowing out my email, and/or thinking that you're going to get anything from me for free, but you didn't put in, like I said, I would be like, no, bye-bye. And I mean that with all sincerity. I will completely walk away. And I have no problem with that. Because at the end of the day, baby girl, like I said, I'm trained in many fields. Many serious fields. So it's not about the coin for me. It was about the coin for me. There's a lot of things I can be doing for some very quick, high amount of cash, including playing like I like that old man out there in New Jersey. And I always say that, but shout out to that man out there in New Jersey. Even then I can act like I like him and he could be my sugar daddy and I could be set up. I could be kept. Girl, get on YouTube, girl. Talk about I went to Louis today. Honey, y'all like that? I can play that role too, girl. But do I want to? No. Because I want to be really happy. I want to be really content with myself and really, just fulfilled. I don't want to feel like, oh God, I spent my 10 years acting like I like this motherfucker for some money. Bitch, you can't take that shit with you. So like I said, that's what I'm about. I don't do any and everything for coin. And, it just is. And I don't accept everybody who's trying to offer you coin either. I don't do that. A lot of people have been turned down, and I have no problem saying that, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me. Every now and then I would think like, damn, that bitch would really sent that $10,000. Bitch, what would I have done with that? I do think about something. I'm like, no, it's not worth it. Because of course, like I said, me being stressed out is not okay. My blood type, we cannot be stressed out, okay? A lot of people hear people that are getting lupus, people that are getting all these complications, lupus, a whole bunch of tea. I don't even got to get into specifics. That's caused from stress on their motherfucking body, okay? Because stress is an energy. It is a trigger. So going into, like I said, no tea, no shade, I don't want it. So like I said, I'm going to say this one more time, and please have respect. Like I said, I will block you. Okay, I will block, ban, and motherfucking delete. And I'm not playing. I will block, ban, and motherfucking delete. I do not get on my phone dealing with anybody's business unless it's a consultation, a reading, or we're doing casework. If we're not doing those 3 things, which are paid services, I am not calling you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No tea, no shade. I'm not doing it. So please take that lightly. Please take that as a sweet message. I have love, and I always tell you this. A lot of people contact me to call them a lot, and I know I shared this in my group, but a lot of people didn't get this. Of course, on my channel either, they didn't get it. But a lot of people email me. I get a lot of emails a day. Call me, call me, call me, call me. I need help. I need help. Can you go? So imagine that. Imagine me getting 10, even 10 emails a day. Help me. My mother's dying. Help me. My son just blah, blah, blah. Help me. I'm pregnant and I feel like I'm going to have complications on pregnancy. To me, and I'm just being totally honest here, to me, a pregnant woman, because I'm not saying no situation is better than that situation, I'm just saying a pregnant woman who is pregnant, about to give life, bring life into this world, who's going through complications who are outside of her hands, is far more a priority than someone who got into a situation that they could have done some research on and or prevented themselves from getting into it. There's no excuse. So, like I said, it's not me saying like that situation is better than any situation, or someone that is better than. I'm just saying it is what it is. Everything in the world happens what should happen, and you cannot help everyone. But I'm just saying, I get so many emails from people telling me to contact them, and I need to this, I need to that. I cannot do it. There's only so many hours in a day. People have paid for casework. Okay, people have sent in love seat for stuff. I'm doing my own stuff. I have a life. I do. I have a life. So it is impossible. And that's why I don't have a man right now. Because if I got a man, bitch, we'll be fighting. And he will think that we're fighting because of us. But I'll be taking this energy in and spewing it out to him. Or if we're not fighting, he'll be wanting to keep his distance. So like I said, I don't want to do that. So this is training for me to keep things separate, which I'm great at prioritizing, but also saying, honey, yeah, that'll be extra because that's the honey girl. I got my business. I got my family business. I got y'all business. Then I have my man business, girl. Girl, there's only 24 hours in a day, honey. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's why I said I'm still trying to think about how people could be married, a mother, have their own private life, and then free. Call me. Here's my number. Call me anytime you need it. Girl, I know that phone is being blown up, and I know your life is dried. I know you don't got no friends. I know your husband ain't there. Your wife ain't there. I know your kids ain't there. You get lonely. So you want people to call you so you don't get lonely. And that's not a cut. I'm just saying that has to be that way because, girl, I couldn't do it. And I'm young and I'm sure I have more vitality and energy than you do and stamina. And I can't do that. So like I said, for anybody who is thinking about hitting me up, okay, please understand there is no pre-consultation phone call. There is no, I don't want a consultation. I just want to talk to you phone call. There's no none of that. There's no none of that, honey. If you have not put in any way, shape, form, contributed to this channel or what I am able to do, no thanks. You have to realize that life is not about taking all the time. There are givers out there and there are takers out there. But what's wrong with that is a lot of the takers end up looking very, very, very crazy. And a lot of givers do too. And a lot of you know a lot of givers. They give to where it starts catching up to them. And on top of that, catching up to them, when they need something, nobody ain't there for them. Nobody ain't there for them, honey. So like I said, I don't play that. I don't play that. I used to play that back in the day, when I was younger and dumber, late teens, early 20s. I definitely was okay with that. Oh, it's okay. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh shit, what I get myself to. But nowadays, bitch, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, we're not. Nope. If you want me to be in your business, you're paying for that. I don't do nothing else. If nothing that does not pertain to me, bitch, I don't do it just to do it. Especially like I said, right now, we're doing casework. I'm doing my readings. There's people that are actually, actively doing things, that we're doing things together. Actually, not just, I'm going to say for me, but we're doing things together. So that is definitely a priority to me. And like I said, we're not doing it. And then, of course, going into, anyway, we're not doing that. Okay. And that's all we're going to say. Come on, Danielle. How you doing, Danielle? How you doing, Danielle? It's good to see you, Danielle. One. I hope you're excited, Danielle. How you doing? Yes, many of the autoimmune diseases. Yes, your body gets tricked up. See, I think people forget, Rico. I think people forget that your body is electric, right? It's like an electrical storm going through many charges. You have polarity in your body, okay? Anybody who's into Reiki or the kinetic energies of the body. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Your body has negative charges and positive charges, and you're either going to connect with negative charges or positive charges. And in fact, even the energy in your house are positive charges, and then the air outside are negative charges. So it brings a balance in. That's just one example. Going to even into foods, because like I said before, a lot of people are like, alkaline, too much alkaline in your body makes your body too alkalinized, and then you get sick because your uterus and your urethra and your anal cavity and your stomach have low pH balances, which is true. But one thing about your body is it learns how to balance the stuff out. So as long as you give your body the nutrients that it needs, first of all, the most important nutrients is sleep. The second most important nutrients is staying hydrated, okay? And then, of course, everything else outside of that helps your body to stay in balance, and your body can heal itself. It can cure itself, including from diabetes and all the other diseases that are floating out there. But with the autoimmune disease or diseases, it's basically charges being flipped the opposite way. So the negative ones become the positive ones and the opposite way around. And your immune system or the cells within your body gets confused. So it starts to think that the good stuff is bad and starts turning on itself. So it starts attacking your liver, your organ. All these vital organs. It starts attacking everything, your kidneys, your liver, your uterus, your prostate. And then before you know it, you're like, what's going on? I'm having, oh my God, what? Yeah. So that's how I tell you, it's about balance. And because we are negative and positive ions, the people around you also influences those charges within you. And that's how I always tell people, do not waste your time with motherfuckers that do not serve you good. And I don't apologize for that. I'm unapologetic. Well, bitch, whatever. I'm unapologetic. Bitch, did I say it right? Bitch, whatever. I'm tired. I'm unapologizing, bitch. I'm not apologizing for the sincerity of me saying, bitch, I don't fuck with certain type of people. And I don't care. I'm okay with that. Bitch, it took me a long time to get here. It took me a long time. There's a lot of things that I've been through in life to get me where I'm at. And we're talking about with my own peace of mind, with my own contentment, with me being able to sleep, you know, me not having to take anxiety pills, me not having to, you know, oh God, I'm so stressed out. Let me drink, let me so. Thank God that's never been my story. So for me to put in that work and to daily work at it, because I'm always tempted. A lot of people I know drink, a lot of people I know smoke, a lot of people I know do a lot of shit that I don't do. And I say, I know we don't hang out. So thinking about that, being there with those people, I can easily be like, oh, I'm a weak bitch. Let me become like them. But no, I'm like, honey, I don't do that. Oh, you swear? Oh, well, I'm swear, bitch. Girl, call me Hummer because I'm square like a fucking Hummer, bitch. I don't care. Honey, I don't care. Okay, when I get to be 115, bitch, I'm still doing cartwheels and flips, and you 62, and you, ow. Oh, girl, wait a minute, honey. Can you help me out? Girl, I'm going to be like, what? 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 See how those negative ions and positive ions fucked up your life? And that's what I tell people, it's not worth it. I don't care what you got. $1 million ain't worth it, bitch. At the end of the day, I can't take that, none of that money with me. But no money is worth me fucking around with people that mean, you know, no good. And ultimately it's not going to serve my spirit, because that's what it's about. When you link up with people, you honor that Goddesse energy with each other. So, and that's to say that everybody's not no damn king. You know, I saw something on a girl, bye. I'm so sick of people. Like, I'm so sick of dumbness and ignorance. That's why I said I don't get on social media. You know, I stay in my own lane. It's not that I think I'm better than people. I don't got time for that bullshit. Everybody's calling everybody a king and a queen. And it's just like, girl, just because somebody has kids don't make them a queen. Just because somebody is a father don't make them a king. Just because somebody is a man of color don't make him a king. Bitch, girl, I will never do that. I will never say that. Bitch, a king and a queen, bitch, work hard. They have self-discipline, honey. They have actually gave or put into something. Honey, that's what a king and a motherfucking queen is, bitch. It's not well, just because they blah, blah, blah. Girl, bye. You gonna call them a king and queen. That's why these motherfuckers keep mistreating you and treating you the way that they treat you. They treat you like you're a peasant. Because you calling them a fucking queen or a king, and they don't see you the same way. They don't see you the same way, honey. They're like, honey, well, thank you. Let me adjust my crown. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I will never. Honey, a king is a man, I think, who is intelligent, who knows his motherfucking role in society, and who knows how to give and know how to take when he needs to. Okay? Now, outside of that, bitch, I don't know about it, bitch. You're not educated in any way, shape, or form, bitch. You don't have common. Matter of fact, if common sense is uncommon to you, bitch, you're not a king. Sorry. And if it's uncommon to you, bitch, you're not a queen. No tea, no shade. Fuck I look like. Girl, bye. Anyway. Anyway, honey, peace of mind. Come on, Rico. Come on. I'm the same way. If you vibe not feeling you, I'm not fuck with you. Right. Honey, I'm telling you, I have family that'll be like, here come Miss Snooty. Look at this bitch. And it's like, girl, I already know what you think about me. But I want you to know that, bitch, I keep to myself because, bitch, I know y'all fake. I keep to myself because I know y'all talk a lot. I keep to myself because I know y'all always in everybody else's business while your life is falling apart. And that's why I don't fuck with y'all. Bitch, like, I'm your relative. I know a lot about you. On top of that, me being someone who knows energy, like, bitch, I know you're not about that. And like I said, a lot of people in my family, outside of my family, they'll worry about other people's life. And that's why I say people that are so fixated on other people's business and what they doing, and is that really a man? Is that really a woman? And how big it is, and if it's wet, and does it not get wet, and how many children, and it is not, like, people that are so concerned about that typically have a lot going on in their own life. So they're worried about other people's life to make their life feel better. Well, at least I don't, well, who? Or it helps them to escape. And I know this from personally speaking because I used to associate people that were like that. Every time I turn around, training, nigga, those are really men. That's a man with surgery. That's da. That's really this, really that. And they get when the motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. Because they said one thing about that transgender, whatever that is, that transgender got intelligence. That transgender makes a way for her motherfucking self. That's all that matters in this world, bitch. Is money, education is motherfucking power. And I'm not talking about me having money and all this stuff, but I'm saying definitely education is very important. So, bitch, you're not equal to nobody, but you don't have that damn, if you don't have common sense, we'll give it at that. But they will, try to cut in. Then you go look at their life. You're like, no wonder why this person was so bitter about me being a tranny. They live on a broken down farm. They have 8 or 9 motherfucking people living in a 1-bedroom apartment. They don't have any friends. Nobody really likes them. All of the people that they like is on the internet. And it's like, no wonder why they came, or they want, because they wanted. They wish that we could switch shoes. And it's like, bitch, my life could have been exactly where your life is at. But I chose better. Every day we have a decision. And I remember there's a little old saying, destiny is a matter of choice. I want to say that. Destiny is a matter of choice, not luck, or something like that. I don't remember. There was a prophet that used to talk about all the time. He'll come on early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, honey. Don't remember his name, honey. But he would always say, something along those lines. So that's why I'm like, girl, we all have choices. I choose to better myself because I know, bitch, one day I will be out of here, and I would hate to think that I just existed. I want to do things for myself and those who are around me that I love and I really care about, who also care and love for me. And I want them to be good as well. I want them to be happy as well. And like I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people who want help. Because we all 1 paycheck away from being whatever. We all on the verge of something, honey. It's about decisions. I'm going to give my tea and I'm going to invest it in myself versus investing it into a man or a woman who don't give 2 flying fucks about me. I'm going to invest my tea in the necessities of me than the accessories of me. Because a lot of people want to show off and, this is what I got. But yet, take that coin and invest in something. Invest in yourself. And investing in yourself is not getting a good wig and getting your nails done and getting surgery. That's not investing in yourself, bitch. Because when you die, that body is going to be rotten in that motherfucking ground. All that coin you put in that body is going to be rotten. Hello? So what's investing in yourself is getting that mind right. Because even going into dying, your brain is the last thing to go, if you don't know. If you don't know, anybody who's into the mortician science, your brain is the last thing to go. So even going into that, you have things that are called cellular memories. And like I said, that's the last thing to motherfucking exit out. So that's what you should be working on, healing the relationships. You're born into a certain situation for a particular reason. This life is meant for you to invest in healing that. And that's why I tell a lot of people out there, getting stuff done is not easy, but it's definitely motherfucking worth it. And I said, honey. Anyway, it's 2:11 BBD. Who you doing? What is BBD? Come on, Rico. What is BBD? But I have to get up, y'all. I have a very, very busy day today. I got a busy day. And I'm tired. Bach. Yes, ban, block, and delete. I know that's right. I'm about that life. We're not doing that. And you know what I don't like either? I hate when people, and I'm just speaking my truth here. Okay. I hate when people wait until the last minute to contact you. I hate when people like 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, I would say even a week out. I can understand that. Some people have hit me up for work like 3 days before. And I'm like, yes, I offer emergency casework, but unfortunately, at this time, I'm currently working on casework and I can't put that on hold. Or I'll just be like, honey, what were you doing last week or week before that? And then, of course, someone said, well, I didn't have things together then, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, yeah, you could have still hit me up. We could have talked about something. We could have worked something out and went from there. But the fact that you hear me right up in the time is that you need that energy or that's some heavy stuff. That's some real heavy stuff. And like I said, people don't understand energy is energy. And what I do is energy work. This is nothing to play with. It is nothing simple. It's nothing easy. Even the smallest things to do with energy take a lot of motherfucking energy. And that's what a lot of people, I think, abuse the power to where they're like, what's going to take a lot of energy? And I really don't feel bothered with it. $3,000 or, oh, it's going to be a lot of energy. I don't feel bothered with it. Give me 10,000. We'll go from there. Because they manipulate the situation. But like I said, it takes a lot of time and a lot of focus. And like I said, honey, if you know a week before that you need help, you might want to reach out and get that help. Wait until the very, very last minute when you know, okay, just in case I need the spiritual help, let me reach out and get it. You have to make the right decisions. And that's just one example of people not making the right decisions. And then you wonder why your life is the way it is. You have to take responsibility and accountability for your own choices. Even going into where I speak about life. If you're a spiritualist, we have the same principles. And if they're not the exact same, we have the basic. We've come into this life to experience something for a reason. So to then get here and to say you're a spiritualist, but then try to blame your experiences on other people or not want to work on how to take accountability and responsibility for these experiences boggles my mind. And it's like, you're really not what you say you are. There's no way. And anybody who believes that that's what you are, definitely, need to go learn some things about themselves, because of course you see in others what you see in yourself. So if you see, the truth in people and okay, I have a spirit of some of me. I know when people are real and know when they're not. If that's really you, bitch, and you really on the right path. If you're like, well, I thought they were the right person, but they're really not. They're not speaking about your spirit and what you got going on and how weak your spirits are, because only the weak can get fooled. Only the weak can get taken advantage of. And it is what it is. So like I said, get yourself together. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. And then you'll see. You'll see. Anyway, let me go. I'm going to go to bed, y'all. I have to wake up. I got like 7 hours. Actually, I got 6 hours and a half. Anyway, congratulations to those who won the Goddess reading and the half off. Congratulations. Ha, 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 ha. Send me that email. And like I said, we'll be doing a tea on Wednesday. And what are we going to do on Wednesday? Honey, what are we going to do on Wednesday? What are we going to do on Wednesday? What are we going to do? He ready to go to bed, honey. He ready to go to bed too. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He like, honey, I'm ready to go night. You want to go night? You want to go night? Let's go night. Come on, let's go night. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yes, honey. Night, Rico. Yes, honey. Hey, Rico. Yes, send me an email, Rico. And yes, honey. Let me take mine to bed, y'all. I went to Walmart. I got some cheese, honey. And yeah, let me take mine to bed. Anyway, yes, honey. Ooh, oh, that's what I wanted to talk about too. And we're going to elaborate this on Wednesday. Everything is coming to pass. Right before the year 2020, the church is falling apart. And of course, a lot of people who are in the church or of the faith said the church was going to fall apart because Satan has been released. And we all know that that's not the case, because if Satan is barely being released, then what was the whole point of you preaching the gospel and shit about that, thousands of years ago or hundreds of years ago when Satan was locked up this whole fucking time? So why were you trying to exorcise demons out of people if Satan is barely being released? But we all know what happened is that it's happening both ways. You have spiritualists out here losing their lives. You have spiritualists out here, being shut the fuck down. And we're not talking about like YouTube channel shit. We're talking about like real shit. And via natural disasters, via whatever. So it's happening on both ends of the spectrum because things have to balance out. There has to be a balance between the yin and the motherfucking yang. And going even into that duality and why it's so important to understand the dynamics of the Geminis. It's so important to understand the dynamics of Geminis because once you're able to break down the dynamics of that Geminarian energy, then you can understand exactly how this world motherfucking operates. And I think people forget about that duality. And we can't even say Gemini, but I'm bringing up Gemini because, of course, going into the Pisces duality, that's on a higher, like, honey, woo, like that's on the flip side. That's in that dark shit, honey. Imagine the Gemini being in the light and shit, and then the Pisces shit being over there in the dark. Okay, so that's a whole nother tea. But like I said, the duality and how that plays, those energies have dealt. The bullshit energy has been dealt. It's been dealt for a very long time, for thousands of years. All this bullshit, and we're going to say this to get this and that, and we're going to do this and that because they ain't going to know better. We're going to keep this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And that's why everything is coming into the light. And people have these ideas that the world is becoming a certain way. It's getting worse. It's always been the same. Just nowadays, we have internet, and we have things to pinpoint it. Who, how, do. But we all know that these things have always existed. But the church is falling apart because the church that is the church now, because they have you think that the buildings, because remember, the Bible speaks about astrology, but it also speaks about the dynamics of the soul, not the actual body. Because according to the Bible, the flesh is dead. Hello? So let's get into that. But the churches in the world has been built on lies, and it's been built on hunger and manipulation and a whole bunch of dogma. And as I told people a long time ago, people are afraid of real spiritualists because we venerate not just the God, but we also venerate the goddess. And in fact, most of us venerate the goddess more frequently and more especially, if that's, if I could say that, if that's not a term, bitch, let me say what I'm saying. So the queen is waking up. So this is why you have the supreme feminine energy, as I've been saying for a very long time. And even the woman who is a vessel, Sophia Stewart, the bitch that don't like gays or transgenders, honey. The cockeyed, whatever. Let me get about that. That's not my business. I'm not cutting in. I don't clown like that. I'm just saying. Even her, she was a vessel. Something came to her, and because she is still in her ignorance, she was able to translate something into something, but not give you the whole picture. And maybe she know the whole picture. She's got, there's a little bit of jealousy and animosity there. Who knows? I don't know. Because she's still in a human body. So they say judge the flesh and not the heart. Bam. So we judging the flesh and not her motherfucking heart, because her heart could be something totally different from what she is displaying. But the divine feminine energy has been suppressed for so long. And this is why the churches went through crusading. And they wanted to burn anything, because we always talk about this. The reason why they're so anti-Satanist, anti-Luciferian, because they made it so evil. They made that shit so evil on purpose, because Luciferianism and Satanism is worshiping of the divine feminine. So they break down what Asna and Sophia and Diana and Athena and even Santa Muerte. They crucify these divine feminine energies because they know that's where all things come from. And that the divine feminine energy rules everything. including how they flipped the story and said that woman came from the rib of a motherfucking man. Can you please tell me if that is possible? Why the fuck niggas can't have motherfucking babies? And this comes from a motherfucking transgender woman. If that is the case, why can't niggas have motherfucking babies if Eve really came from the rib of motherfucking Adam? Hello? That's what I want to know. So we all know that it's the flip side. Men came from women, and women are more dominant, and they're supposed to be more dominant, but unfortunately society made women lesser than, and a lot of these women have bit the motherfucking bait. You let niggas dog you, talk shit to you, use you for your money, and when somebody like me who sees this come on and tell you about yourself, I'm anti-female, I'm anti-whatever, whatever. But my role in a relationship is the female. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm gonna make this very clear and very straightforward with you. Ain't no man running shit up over here, because without the backbone of the woman, first of all, there'll be no man, because it's the backbone of the woman that carries that baby within her womb for those 10 motherfucking months. It's the backbone of that woman that put up with not seeing her motherfucking man while he out making that motherfucking money. So let's not talk about that. So like I said, divine feminine energy have been suppressed, oppressed, reset. People have made up stories and blah, 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 even going into homophobia. And I keep telling people this. The whole reason why homophobia and lesbianism even exists, that is a prime example of how you try to suppress the divine feminine energy, and she will always find her way through the motherfucking concrete. So now they're bothered because the divine feminine has magnified herself times 10 when you have lesbian women. She has magnified herself times 2 when you have transsexual women. She's magnified herself times 1 when you have feminine men who identify as men, but they're being very feminine. So because the masculine has tried to suppress her, she's awake now, because that's what we've been doing, since the 30s. We've been waking her up. And of course, from the 30s to the motherfucking 70s, and we could say even the 80s, 1981, honey, from the 30s, 1939 to 1981, people had the right mindset, but they were like, ooh, I'm afraid. I don't want to. Ooh, we can't. People can't come out. People can't do. And even the elites, they knew it too. That's why I tell you guys, in the late 80s and the early 90s, if you look at girl, there was a lot of shit released to try to break down those who were born within that era. I would say the mid 80s to the mid 90s. And now that energy has been ushered in. And now, like I said, because the divine goddess is awakening and she's coming into full existence, because like I said, shout out to the real witches out there, not you fake motherfuckers, because you don't even know how to wake up the real goddess in you. Are you being used as a fucking toy? Well, my man tell me what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a little, I'm going to be a cuckoo for a nigga. You wonder why he don't got no respect for you, and why he's seeing those hoes on the side going to the strip clubs and sleeping with these motherfucking transgenders and niggas on the side. You better wake up. But because of that, she has awakened, and I've been telling y'all this. She's been awake since 2012. Slowly but surely, mama's been waking up. And now everybody, from gay to straight, from black to white, from Jewish to Buddhist, is awakening to that motherfucking energy. And the more they call on that divine feminine energy, because all goddesses are an aspect of that divine feminine energy, including gods. So even you ultra masculine men, you also woken up that divine feminine energy. Because I always tell people this, men that act really, really hard really ain't. A man that want to go around with all these tattoos and yo, what's up, bruh, and muscle all that, honey, I'm watching you, because there's a little bit of femininity up in there. There's a little bit of honey, and that's just my opinion on that. There's a little bit of chi-chi, wing. I want to get some of that ping type of tea. It's called being balanced. Even the ultra feminine stuff, too, you're like, girl, you a little too, you don't got to try that hard, mama. But either way, that's what's going on. You got preachers and pastors in America been going to jail for doing some weird shit. Yes, preachers, pastors, deacons, deaconesses, honey, Mabonesses, honey, first ladies, honey, girl, bye, you better do your research. And now you got actual buildings getting taken down with earthquakes and dogs and shit. The always here say it's Satan that's destroying the churches. The fuck? And Satan is destroying God's people, because the Bible said that real Christians ain't gonna be liked. Girl, so I guess gays are real Christians then. I guess people that are in wheelchairs and disabled, I guess they the real Christian, bitch, because y'all don't give a fuck about them. Let's just keep it totally real here. Y'all don't give a fuck about the gays. Y'all don't give a fuck about the disabled people, blind, deaf, the elderly. Y'all don't give a fuck about the elderly neither. Let's not sit here and play the fucking role. But everybody else have a worse life. My life's so bad. I'm so bad because my man won't stay with me. My life is so horrible because So like I said, divine feminine energy is up, and she's here to balance shit out. She's here to say, bitch, I gave birth to y'all motherfucking asses, and y'all have been definitely defiling my ass. You've been abominating me. You've been disrespecting me. You've been doing things to me that you should not have been doing. So now, bitch, I'm here to retaliate. So there's a spirit that's been released, and I've been talking about this for a long time. But there's a spirit that's been released, bitch, and they are definitely resourcing or sourcing back to the divine mother. And like I said, bitch, if you're not living balanced, bitch, you're going to answer. If you're not living balanced, you're going to definitely answer. If you're not honoring and respecting the divine feminine energy, we're not talking about you being a man and you become a female now. We're not talking about you being a man and all of a sudden you want to kiss females' asses, because some of the females that you're associated with act more masculine than you. So we're not even talking about divine feminine or divine masculine as in the sex of that. We're talking about divine feminine and divine masculine, not divine manly or divine womanly. So people say, well, I'm very feminine. Why? Because you have breasts and a uterus and you have a cycle. I'm very manly. Why? Why? Because you have a penis and some testicles? Because I know more studs, more masculine than a lot of you men who I'm like, girl, all you missing is a penis. Honey, no Tito Chad. And I know a lot of these men that are real soft, more soft than these women out here. And I'm like, girl, can I see what's down there? Because I'm a little, I think somebody can have children and they lying. Okay, I think somebody can have children and they lying. So, like I said, this energy is here to motherfucking collect. People been talking about spirit coming to collect. You know, that's their mantra. Well, they coming for your ass too, bitch, because you were part of that fucking crew. You were those Dorian virtues and all these other motherfuckers that are popping off. But you're one of those motherfuckers acting and lying and just trying to get over on people. You're here to spread light. You're here to acknowledge and to give knowledge. Can we talk about that? You're here to share and then go on and do what you're here to do. You're not here to take, because nothing take, but dead. Deadness take. Deadness come and claim everything, bitch. Everything that is living and giving, death come and motherfucking take. So, bitch, nothing living or powerful or all forever going take. But motherfuckers are going to keep staying down here and ultimately you're going to get fucking whatever's going to happen to you, bitch. I can't talk about that. That's none of my business. But whatever happens to motherfuckers is sitting, I need it for free. I don't have to pay for it. That's not what I'm not here. If that's what you don't pay for spiritual services. That's that dead energy bullshit right there, bitch. You're not getting nothing done for me, bitch, unless you're paying, bitch, because girl, bye. There's a lot of shit I could be doing. No thanks. No thanks, girl. Girl, bye. There's a lot of things you ain't getting from me. Bitch, I wish you would hit me up for some work. And when I say, here goes the bill, you tell me, I don't gotta pay. That shit ain't the girl. That's my divine right. Bitch, you had a divine, girl, bye. Honey, 2 things you gotta do, honey. Pay taxes and motherfucking die. Bitch, everything else is optional. Bitch, you better ask somebody. So anyway, yes, the cathedral in Paris, that went down. The pastors over here in America is, doing some crazy shit, abusing the children, having, crazy stuff on their side, bringing shit back home to their wives, and their, the wives are having children by inmates and shit, just a whole bunch of disruption going on. And that's what happened when the spirit of truth come on out. You see people for really what they are, and they say, oh shit, they hide. The Bible speaks about people hiding behind masks and the wolves in sheep's clothing. Let me blend in and let me act like I'm this and that. And then now, bitch, it's time for us to expose the shit. Expose it. Please do. Let the cat out the motherfucking bag. Let's see who's really who. Let's see who's really not. And the people, because people are still gonna believe the shit ain't real. You already know that. People are still gonna fall for that shit. And you have nobody to blame but yourself come next year. Come next year, you got nobody to blame but your motherfucking self. Since 2015, bitch, it's been about accountability and responsibility, and this year is really about that. That's why a lot of y'all lost now. Y'all, it is what it is. And bitch, you got a lot of motherfucking teas that you're gonna be going through from next year until about 2023. And 2023 is when new tea is gonna come out. Mark my motherfucking word. Bitch, I don't know shit. I'm just nobody. I just think about shit, because I'm just a tranny bitch. I'm just a tranny bitch, to wear tight ass wigs. So I can't think. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But we all know otherwise. We know my life is an example of that. But either way, like I said, just a whole bunch of tea. And then you you have nobody to blame but yourself. Because bitch, you sit here and you believe that shit and you wanted to fall for it. And this bitch can do shit for you because she can do shit for herself. And it's like, well, that's what I wanted to do. Bitch, the bitch is so bad. Why she live with her daughter? If the bitch so bad, why she stay at a house with a deceased relative's name on the motherfucking deed? That's what I want to know. Bitch, that's what I want to know, girl. Like that's the true tea right there. But of course, like you said, you've been brought the info, Spirit has shown you the info, and you still don't believe the info. So bitch, like I said, 2020, those who didn't want to take accountability and responsibility, you got to blame nobody but yourself. And unfortunately, like I said, bitch, unfortunately, bitch, a lot of things are going to be changing on over here on this end. And, I'm grateful and I'm excited to see for those who are going to be on the other side. I'm excited to see you on the other side, honey. The rest of y'all motherfuckers, I don't know what's going to happen, but you'll be answering, honey. You'll be answering to someone or something. Mark my word. Okay. The South had tornadoes and storms. Yes. There's nothing to understand. Come on, TC. Philly had a tornado early morning Monday. I know that's right. It was storming bad here yesterday and the day before. Even YouTube trying to silence the lives. That's all I always say. Shout out to the weak ass bitches out there who feel like they have so much power over others, but not over their own. For thinking that things happen to my other channel because they made them happen. Everybody in that team have the law over them, and they have not been able to overturn the law in their favor. So if you're not able to get your own life in order, then how are you going to convince people like me who are conscious, awake, and we see beyond all bullshit that you actually have some ability to change someone else's life? And so we're just going to leave it at that. YouTube did what they did. As I said, there was a lot of stuff in the background, and I was saying no thank you. And because I said no thank you, they did not like that. And even when I was doing the KJ stuff and I was coming out talking about KJ and all the other good stuff, which I won't even get into, people were contacting me. People were assuming that there's a lot, you must be connected. And that's not. It's like, no, honey, not at all. But I know spirit. And I pay attention very closely. Okay, I read between the lines. And also, like I said, spirit shows me things. Those who have eyes can see, and those who have ears can hear. And when I talk about physical eyes and physical ears, but things were coming to me even outside of me getting on YouTube. There's things that were coming up that I did not discuss on YouTube. Like I said, people were coming out the woodworks and they were sending me emails and they were contacting me. And because I was not biting the bait, and I'm like, nope, that's not my thing. I can't do it. Da 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 da. And of course, they try to get you like, you're the only one that had everything accurate. You're the only one that this and that. Da 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 da. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Then it's like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. So now, and like I said, it was a build up. Like first it was 3 or 4. Before that, then another one came, and like I said, I don't know, they were reporting back and saying this bitch ain't biting it. So you got to come again. Well, here's this and this. Nope. Okay. Well, if you don't want to do it voluntarily, then we'll do it involuntarily. So this is what's going to happen, and this is what is going to be done, and then this is what you can think about afterwards. So like I said, that's what it came down to. There's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that people don't know about. And that's why I look at these YouTubers who are currently in situations, and I'm not even going to talk about that neither. And they're like, who, how, who. Bitch, I was once there. Bitch, I know exactly how shit get down. I've been at parties. I've been at events. I know exactly how it get down. And those who get the crazes, those who get the, yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, I will so do that. No, not at all. No, not understanding. Yeah, it's all a game. Yeah, I'll play that game. Yeah, people are about that life, bitch. Okay, well, bitch, you do this, we're gonna do this. Even when they start with, they were faking numbers. They were faking numbers, honey. They were faking numbers. faking numbers. And that's all we're going to say. They were faking numbers to give the input, to give this and that. And they were also picking and choosing who and what, when, how they're going to do it. And that's just, I look at these other YouTubers that are so-called my haters. And I'm like, well, some of them are, well, I'll say that maybe one or two of them are actually in there. The other ones are trying so bad. And unfortunately, when you proved yourself to be a minion to a system of a dog eat dog type of thing, or a dog eat type of dog, or dog eat dog type of system, then you will always stay a lower level minion. So they will always use you to spread information. That's it. But you will never get up there. You will never be beyond that. You'll never have the opportunity to say, hey, I went here, I went this, I did this, it goes with this, goes that, goes to this. Even one or two people that I've seen outside of spiritual stuff. Because some of my favorite, I would say all of my favorite YouTubers don't think about anything spiritual, don't talk about nothing spiritual. And I had the opportunity to sit down with them and talk with them and you know, do things with them. And I'm just like, that is so crazy. But on the outside, they're giving the impression that this is what's happening. This is what I did. And it's like, girl, now I know because I was there before. And I know also because I talked to you and I talked to many other people that have lots of followers and lots of subscribers. I know exactly how things get down. And like I said, no thanks. I don't kiss ass, girl. I'd rather go get a job as a nurse. I'd rather fucking, you know, do the other shit. Bitch, all right, I'm not doing that shit, girl. Girl, bye. Good luck with that. I wish you the best. And, you know, when you out here looking 70 at fucking 40, then bitch, you give me a call. Ow. Okay. Bitch, girl, when you start looking sucked up and shit, girl, because your body's just so out of whack because you put out that fake ass energy, but you telling the world I'm real, I'm real, I'm real. Then bitch, we'll see what you think about. Then you'll be like, bitch, that bitch told me. Bitch, no, bitch, you don't gotta even hit me up. Don't even hit me up, girl. Good luck with that. God bless you. I love you so much. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Have a good life. Have a good life. Enjoy yourself. So anyway, that's it, honey. I'm saying, but I'm not saying. Have a good night, everybody. I'm going, honey. I gotta go. And I hope y'all have a good night. And I will see you guys Wednesday. And like I said, those who won the Goddess, you know, everyone who joined, go ahead and send me an email. And like I said, we can do your Goddess reading live, or we can do it privately. And then also for 50% off, like say you have 30 days to take advantage of that. We're doing a lot of tea because we got a lot of stuff coming up for the summer. And I'm excited. I'm excited about those who are currently working with Case-Wise. Ugh. I'm about to take my cigarette, honey. Love and light, TC. It sounds like I call you CC. Love and light, Rico. Bye, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. Danielle, it was good seeing you, honey. Rose. Yes, Rico, Tasha. Bye, y'all. See y'all again, honey. It's not gonna let me exit out. Fuck this. See what YouTube do to me? I'm hitting exit stream and they're not even letting me press exit stream, honey. I gotta click off at the top of the fucking box. Okay.